Welcome, craft beer drinkers, to Three Growlers, Episode 6, Season 2.
Thanks for the introduction, Chris. And Jason, welcome to the show. So we're here at Episode 6, and we're going to be talking today about Radlers. So it's a great summertime drink, and we're going to make some Radlers right here at our table.
A what? What is a Radler? Sorry.
No, that's actually a really good question. A Radler is German for the word bicyclist. And this beer became popular in Germany as something to cool down and refresh with after they were done bicycling. And basically what it is, it's going to be a combination of a citrus-type juice, and in this case we're going to be doing one with a grapefruit juice and another one with a lemonade. And currently right now, Germany's have started now, they became so popular that breweries in Germany started actually making pre-made Radlers. And like I've had them from Hohenfelders and from Veltins, and they're pre-mixed and they're ready to go, and you just pop them up and drink them right out of the bottle. So it's really big with the younger crowd of kids over there.
It kind of sounds like a shandy. Is
Yeah,
there a difference?
There is a little bit of difference. Well, Radler has their roots in Germany, and a Radler is going to have a higher concentration of the juice. So they're going to be anywhere between 50 to 75% juice, and then the rest is beer. Now in a shandy, it's going to have way less juice. It's only going to have about 20% juice to 10% juice. So there's going to be a noticeable difference. And today we're going to do a Texas Grapefruit Radler, and then we are going to be doing one with we're going to be doing a Blackberry mint shandy with lemonade. So, but hey, before we get to those, do you have any other questions? Or are you all good?
Oh, I'm ready to get the show on the road.
Well, before we get the show on the road, we do have some news bites for you. First off, guys, we just want to announce that after episode 7, which is the next episode that we're going to be shooting for Three Growlers, that will be our last episode in the traditional format that you guys are seeing here. We've taken a lot of feedback. We've gone to Facebook and Twitter and Reddit, and we've collected a bunch of feedback for how we can make this show better for you guys. And one of the big things that we heard you guys say to us is that you wanted a shorter format episode. And so we are going to be breaking down a single episode into 4 or 5 mini episodes that are only about 5 to 7 minutes long. So you're going to get all the same coverage that you were getting before. You're just going to get it all spread out and in shorter segments, so that it's easier for you guys to pop on while you're at work or in the car and get it finished before you get to where you're going. So we are listening to you guys. We are taking in your feedback, and we're going to try out this new format. But again, we're going to finish up with this episode and the next episode in the traditional format, and then after that, we're going to go off into the new one. Also, 3rd Street has some events going on. They have their Rise to the Top, Don't Stop 5K event coming up on August 9th at 10:30 a.m. It starts and ends at the Brew House. Check out their website for more details. We're going to introduce a new segment here tonight. And Chris, this was all your idea, so I got to thank you for this great idea. But we're going to do a cause of a week, and during the cause of the week, we're gonna pick a cause that's out there that is relying on crowdfunding to get themselves kickstarted, or on Indiegogo, or on Patreon.com, and we're going to feature a cause. And you actually have a really good cause for us this week, don't you?
I do. I have a cause that's very near and dear to our heart. Our cause of the week is Beerploma.com. Now, it sounds maybe a little selfish or a little self-aggrandizing to start off with ourselves. But in order to bring you the content that you love and a show that I hope you all enjoy, we need a little bit extra to support everything that happens behind the camera. Be it new equipment, hope to God a new microphone. Our editor would love it. Speaking of which, we need new editing software, computer to run said software, website space, and the list goes on. Being a patron is completely voluntary. But for those that do choose, there are various pledge levels and great rewards depending on the level that you choose. Will, would you care to take it from here? I know you had a couple other bullet points you wanted to hit on.
I know. I mean, you talked about the rewards. One of them is we're going to have a patron page set up on our website, and if you donate even $1 per episode, you can you'll get your name right onto that plate. If you can donate up to $2 per episode, then you're going to get access to special outtake reels. Which Chris likes to pad for us, and also you'll also get a special bonus episode here and there of Three Growlers, and it goes on and on and on. And eventually, if you're willing to donate so much, you might even be able to guest star on this show one day. So lots of different levels out there. So take a peek at us. That website is patron.com/beerploma. And
A fourth growler?
a fourth growler. Well, guest growler.
Guest growler.
Yep.
And ladies, for $2, we will be doing a Men of Beerploma calendar for the following year coming up.
Which will not be featuring me. Because we want you to donate.
I'm very pale.
Maybe not.
Sorry.
Maybe not.
A man of Beerploma calendar.
12 shots.
Yeah.
That's what it would take to get me to do a Beerploma calendar. Okay.
You heard it here first. Beerploma calendar.
Anything else for the cause of the week?
The one thing I wanted to emphasize is being a patron does not mean you're funding our beer supply. You're not buying us beer. You're paying for everything that happens behind the camera. So, just want to get that out and make it clear that we're not. You're not trying to buy shiny new glasses or buy him a new blender. You are supporting Beerploma and what we do on the show.
Yeah, and to jump onto that one, I mean, there's a lot of times where the beer gets actually donated to us, so most of the time we're not even paying for the beer these days. For the large part, our biggest cost is actually running the website from year to year, and actually having a place to store the videos online that can reach out to YouTube and iTunes and stuff. So, thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Who's thirsty?
That would be me.
Okay,
Let's go for this.
let's go for it. Okay, so the first one we got. Okay, first off, let's introduce the beers here. And we're going to make these with two beers, and I'm going to let you guys decide what you guys are going to have. So if you guys want to, traditionally we're going to be doing these with Pilsners. So I've got Summit Pilsner here. And Summit Pilsner is a 4.6 ABV. It uses Vanguard and Saaz hops and is a Bohemian-style Pilsner, so it should be a little bit sweeter than the Schell's Pilsners that we were reviewing a couple episodes ago. Then over on this side, for just a change-up, I thought it would be really interesting if some of us did this with the Farm Girl Saison by Liftbridge out of Stillwater, Minnesota. This is a 5.8 ABV and uses Golding, Pearl, and Spalt hops.
Sounds delicious.
It does sound delicious. So the first one we're going to do is we are going to do a Texas Grapefruit Radler. Okay, so first off, we're going to crack open some aromatic bitters, and we're going to pour a little bit into each of the glasses. It didn't say how much in the recipe. And by the way, guys, we're going to be posting these recipes onto our blog, and we're putting our blog site right down at the bottom of the page here right now. So if you guys want to replicate these at home, we'll be posting links to the original site that we got the ideas from for this, as well as the recipes.
We're doing a Radler, right?
This is the Radler. This is the Grapefruit
More
Radler.
juice, less beer. Is that how this one
Well, these aren't really sticking straight to the style, but they just look like really fun recipes to do for the summertime.
Do you want to just do a little wedge like that?
How are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to make this.
looks very summery? So I got some grapefruit here. Isn't there a man law about not fruiting the beer, Will?
Yeah, actually, but that law was created by Miller Lite, and no offense, I find it kind of ironic by the fact that if you're drinking Miller Lite, you probably want to put a lot of something else into it so you're not tasting the Miller Lite. And that law doesn't apply to craft beer drinkers, because we actually like to put a lot of fruit in a lot of our beers. New Glarus puts fruit in their beers. There's craft ciders. There's so many occasions in the craft beer world where fruit actually is used to enhance the beer.
Well, then let's fruit it up.
Let's fruit it up.
And by making this type of drink, you get to enjoy more of your beer. Well, you get more drinks out of your beer.
Getting a good mix of both myself.
I get a little bit of a beer flavor with the...
I will admit that the
Saison.
grapefruit is covering up more of the Summit, but I like how the Summit is. I can still get a little bit of a malty taste out of it, and I am definitely getting all the grapefruit taste, which is what we're kind of looking for out of this. I mean, I think this is a great Radler. I would happily mix these again.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of the grapefruit taste without a lot of the tartness. You know, grapefruit juice, you just don't think, like, let me have a big cup of grapefruit juice, because it's really tart and kind of acidic-y.
But the question is how do you feel about this as number one, a mixed beer, a mixed drink with beer, and as a summertime refreshing drink. Could you sit on your porch and drink a couple of these?
I will admit, it's different drinking a mixed beer drink. This is probably, honestly, the first time, aside from like a traditional Radler in Germany, was the last time I ever had one. So it is different being in the good US of A drinking a mixed beer. But honestly, it's a great refreshing drink. Like I mentioned, it's a lot more palatable than just straight grapefruit juice or whatever. It's good on a hot day, I imagine, just versus drinking a straight up beer. Something even like even a Summit or the Saison can be a little heavier, a little kind of not so refreshing after mowing the lawn type thing. You just want something that'll rehydrate a little bit, and then you can enjoy some more beers.
As you dust the grass clippings off your shoes.
Yes, grass clippings. Make it in every episode.
Now, can you find an already mixed Radler at the store?
Actually, Shell's makes a grapefruit Radler that's already done. That is usually available in the summertime. Which is actually one of the best. First off, it was one of the first Radlers here in the United States, and second off, I mean it's a really good solid Radler. But I think at the end of the day, I think I'm going to be mixing my own Radlers from now on. This was pretty easy to do, and I really am enjoying this.
Yeah,
more than I thought I would.
I kind of like this too because it embraces the craft beer spirit of being creative and having fun with beer. And especially if you mix it your own, you can try it a dozen different ways and find out what works best for you.
I'll prost to that.
Yep.
Prost to that.
Okay, so this one is going to be a lemon mint blackberry shandy.
Wow.
So I'm going to put some little blackberries in the bowl here, and I'm going to start crushing blackberries. And while you're cutting up the lemon for the garnish on this one.
Which side do I use, Chris?
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mint, and I am going to put it in the flat of my palms, and I'm going to crush the mint by rolling it up in there. Okay, now we're going to be adding our lemonade.
Alright.
Okay, so here we go. Prost.
Prost. Oh, I already
Don't forget to leave a little bit of this one for the end.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that hits the spot. That
way
is
better.
perfect.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, first off, this one just looks cool. So with the big mint leaf, with the berries in there, and the lemon on top, you can tell going into this it's going to be good. And the flavor does not disappoint at all.
Did you do the Pilsner?
Yeah, I did.
If I take a sip of yours and I'll trade you here?
It's not nearly as acidic as the other one.
No, I mean, you could... Not that the grapefruit was bad.
Both are really
it's
good.
still grapefruit juice, so you can't really, chug it or drink a lot of it without being like, whoa.
Sour. That's good.
Yeah,
this is excellent. Are you guys getting the mint out of it?
I'm having a little trouble with the mint, actually, myself.
Are you drinking it through the mint?
It's right on top.
Yeah.
I don't know.
First sip. I got more of I still get more of the fruit flavor with your Saison, so I don't know if it's something interesting going on with the Saison and how it's mixed, or just the ratio that was used, but...
I'm actually surprised. I mean, I've never heard of Radlers and Shandies being made with a Saison before, but I'm actually really surprised. It is holding up as well as the Pilsners are. Easily. Yeah. So, and it brings out a whole different bouquet of flavors that is different from the Pilsners, not necessarily better, but different from, and it pairs well in just different ways.
Yeah. What I noticed with your Saison is that I can taste each individual flavor happening, and with this Pilsner, or at least what I'm experiencing, they're all kind of like mixed together. You're experiencing them all at the same time.
Yep.
They're muddled. Or that one, they're very crisp, clean flavor notes. It's really weird to say that, but there's something obviously going on with the Saison that's helping bringing out the fruit flavor.
Did yours I think your berries got crushed a little bit more. So out of the two drinks we had the Texas Radler and the berry mint shandy. Which one would you be making for guests next time they come over?
Hands down, the berry mint.
Yep,
berry mint.
Berry mint for me.
Worlds apart.
Okay, so there you guys have it. I enjoyed both of them. I would have a reason to make both of them, but I think I would side with you too. I would do that berry mint one. And don't forget, guys, we're going to be putting the recipes on our blog site. So visit us on our blog. We're putting that address down there at the bottom again. So if you want to know exactly what we put in these, head on over to the website.
Also throw it out there. If you have any other favorite beer mixes out there or anything you've experimented with, throw them out there. I'd like to hear more about real interesting creative ways to mix beer together.
Yeah, good call out. Yeah. So, well, guys, I think that's all for this episode, unless we have something else. All good? Okay.
Good.
So that's all for our episode today, guys. If you want to leave a message, be sure to leave a note in the comment box or join us on Facebook, and you're always welcome to post on there. Thanks for joining us. Prost.
Prost.
Gross.